Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Oh, look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Andre Drummond.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the Nets starting five. Andre Drummond is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving in at the one spot. And for Atlanta, and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Irving. He dishes it to Durant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the balance from Durant? More strong than you would think that frame suggests. Able to finish through contact as KD.
Outside Curry. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Sinks the triple.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Pass to Durant. The three. It's good from long range. KD's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Herter. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. In the corner, Irving with it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
And here is Hunter. Last game we saw him score 14. Collins setting the big for Young. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So for the Nets, just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Williams against Dragic. Now the pass to Mills. Over right. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for DeLon Wright, and Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. A nice shot by Irving. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bogdanovich. Outside Irving. Here's Griffin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sharp, the pass to Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Okongwu. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. Inside and taken away by Brown. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Young kicks to Hunter. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Now Irving. Going inside, and it's sent back by Okongwu. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
To come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
Let me tell you, I've seen some fantastic point guard battles in my day, and we've got a real one here tonight. These guys are in total control, showing what it means to be a leader on the court. And I expect their focus to really sharpen in the second half.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Nets.
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nets leading by 10. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Brown, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Back to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Passes it to Herter. Outside Collins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Brown, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Herter passes to Williams. In the corner, Collins with it. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Collins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically. But he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wright in for Kevin Huerter. Dragic the pass to Thomas. Dragic a screen on Bogdanovic. Here's Thomas. True on the 14-footer. And the Nets lead by 7.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Williams passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Williams. Screen by Capella. 6 to shoot. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to Dragic. Aldridge with a screen on Williams. Here's Dragic. Plays it up and banks it in.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Capella sets a screen for Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, if Lou Williams is in pick and roll, you know he's thinking score first. Nicely done.
And we've reached the end of the third. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here is Young. It's hauled in by Claxton. Johnson finds Irving. The pass to Durant. Shoots from 14. He gets it in there.
We talk so often about three-point and restricted area shots, but the best players can score from the mid-range. Count Kevin Durant amongst them.
And good that time.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson sets the screen for Curry. Pass to Claxton. Now, here is Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Kyrie Irving is a 3-level scorer. The three-point shot is definitely in his arsenal.
And Young, here we go, in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is Irving. Good defensive work there by Young.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Capella with a screen on Curry. Offensive rebound. And Durant sends it back.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Now, here is Young. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Andre Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Johnson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. This is still a close game, and he told us, guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Capella.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Collins. Got it.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Katie against Collins. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give.
The Hawks call a timeout. All right, let's go to the court. Don't get out. The rookie team of the Hawks. Dancer.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Got it!
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
A deep 3 from Durant. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Trey, you came back from a double-digit deficit. What did you focus on?
Well, I mean, this is the NBA. I mean, it's a long game, and Coach just told us to keep fighting, keep pushing, and shots we're going to start falling, and we stuck to the plan that he gave us in pregame.
And it led to a big, big W, man. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.